Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. So we're going to be doing your reading for the last week of the month. I do believe, let's see, I'll get the dates here because, of course, you guys know I do these ahead of time. So let's see the dates that I have here. I've been procrastinating today to do these. I woke up late and then I just have been picking decks and picking cards, and so if you're having this type of week, don't worry about it. I feel that these two cards came out for you, and I'm going to explain it in a minute. It's the week of the 25th to the 31st, so it's actually the very last week. You know, it's like a period, like the period, the end of a sentence. I'm feeling that it's going to come in and say, like, okay, this is what's happening, dot. That's it, right? I'm hearing some movement outside, not too sure what's going on, but, oh well, I guess we'll find out in a minute. All right. So, like I said, the first cards that came out was the Nine of Swords and then the King of Cups. And I'm using the Kawaii Tarot for this. It's got a very inner child. This is the one that I use for inner child. I was feeling very much too like spring because this is the last week of March. It's been very warm where I am and warmer than usual. It feels like spring really has been doing a push to come in to give us a really great spring, and then I'm hoping a nice long summer. I would be okay with all of that, okay? So, I love this Nine of Swords, like stuck on a tree, you know, like I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. But then here comes this wave. Okay, here comes this beautiful wave with the King of Cups to take you high and above and all of that anxiety right into the calm. And that's what came in today with this. It's like, yes, there's things I should be doing. I should be like, you know, doing a million things, but I'm calm. I feel calm somehow. I feel like it's okay. Like, even though I'm stuck up in a tree, I have a lot of friends around me, and they're encouraging me. You see them? They're going, don't give up. It's okay. You'll get down there. You'll be fine. And I feel that's how you feel. Whether there's somebody there or not, you feel a sense of encouragement. It's almost like every time I want to start worrying about something, my mind goes, no, I'm not, you know, like, I'm not going for it. So let's take a look at our week. I wanted to pull Wisdom of the Tree Oracle for this. Oh yeah, remember these don't shuffle very well. Okay, so let's just shuffle them this way. So this isn't the actual Celtic cross. This is just like a mood, like these two were, right? These two were like a mood. I think I'm just leaving them out for now. Camphor. I like that. This is very soothing, camphor. I like camphor. Let's take a look. If I can find it. Of course, these books, I don't use them enough. I use them in spring, but, you know. So, it's Clarity 43. I like that. And I would have guessed that. You know why? Because when you smell it, camphor is sometimes part of like what we call Vicks or eucalyptus or that kind of, it's in that kind of stuff to open up your sinuses, and you even get that feeling from this, right? It's like, I can smell it. So, here we go. It says Clarity, Cinnamonum camphora. I teach the importance of seeing situations clearly, not only with your mind, but also with your heart. And I feel this is it, right? The Nine of Swords is with the mind, right? You're trying to see something clearly, but then the heart comes and saves you with the King of Cups. Love this. Absolutely love this. Okay? It's taking a different way of seeing it. This will enable you to look beyond the way things appear to be in order to see how they really are. So find peace and understanding. And this is everything. I mean, this card is like so perfect for those two cards. It's like made for each other, right? Okay. And then it says, set aside some time to be by yourself, then practice some slow and steady breathing, like I took like this morning, all the time to get going. And I know I have work to do this week. I mean, we all do, right? This will help you clear your mind so that your difficulties become easier to analyze and you gain greater understanding. It's beautiful. So, all right. So camphor is powerful smell, deters fleas and other insects. It has antimicrobial properties, and it's also used to clear nasal and lung congestion. So that's what I was thinking about when I saw this. So, but the idea is it's like the heart is going to clear the mind. The camphor, like you're going to breathe it in, and it's like, it all makes sense now, and I'm peaceful. That's what I feel. So take time to breathe today, okay? So before I carry on, I know I started right away, but before I carry on, please make sure to click the like button. Leave me a comment if you're a regular subscriber. Earlier on in the video is better because I tend to do long videos, and if you wait at the end, you know, it's like you watched it but didn't like it. So at least that's what the indication, that's what I'm feeling, right? That's what's coming through. I decided to use the Herb, the Herb Crafters Tarot to do your readings this week for your Celtic Cross. I might also use this one, okay? I don't know, I felt like I wanted to. So let's give this a really good shuffle. It hasn't been used for a while. Okay. Okay, so you have the Five of Air, which is the Five of Swords. And that's the energy that I felt here. Okay, the Five of Air was like difficulties, but then something sweeps you up and helps you see something different. And that's what this card said, right? That's exactly what that said. It said that at one point, you will see, right, the difference. Let's keep it here. Seeing things clearly, not only with your mind, but also with your heart. It's like the Five of Swords is always about seeing the other side, but this time it's about seeing beyond the mind into the heart. What does the heart want? Okay, what does the heart see? What's the actual situation? What's going on? Okay, like that. So I also have this one because this one is one that I don't use very often, because what happens is that it's an interesting deck. I mean, it's not a clone, so you've got to read it kind of on its own. Okay? And it says here, long-held beliefs may not be rooted in reality. Okay? Refuse to go along with it. And, yeah, refuse to go along with the crowd and believe the threatened, oppressed one. So, I like it. I mean, obviously the little blurb at the top, there's much more. But I like it. I'm not going to read what White Sage has to do, because I'm just going to concentrate on the reading itself. But this deck is available. Okay, it's in my description box. I list all the decks that I have, usually anyway. So this is what this week is about seeing the other side of the fence, about deciding to engage in a different kind of energy. I'm going to engage in the energy of calm and heart space rather than worry and strife. and sometimes things that either you can't do anything about right at the moment. Okay, I'll give you an example. This channel is probably doing in views the worst it's ever done since I started. And it's nobody's, I mean, it's not you guys' fault. I mean, my beautiful regulars who come. It's just things that happen. And there's not much I can do about it. I mean, there is. I can try and, you know, optimize and do this. And, you know, maybe I can stand on my head for a bit to see if that makes a difference. But honestly, I could just stay up here in the trees and worry about it, or I can just be peaceful. And that's what I've chosen to do all of this time since the beginning of the year. It's just be here and be part of this channel, be part of this beautiful community, and give of myself. I've actually done more free stuff. I do free lives on Facebook. Because it's in the heart space and it's the truth for me, right? The views will either return or I will have to move on in doing other stuff. Okay, I would never leave, like I always tell everybody, I would never leave the Pisces channel completely, but you know, if it requires me to work elsewhere or go back in the outside world, well then that will play out the way it is. But for me to just worry incessantly about it is not going to really do anything. And it's very weird for me not to worry about things, right? So you have here as a block, or I would say, yeah, a block, what's bothering you is being accountable. Okay? And I think that you finding that the reviewing of this, like I'm going to continue using myself, okay? And you can see yourself in this or not, but I could review everything that I've done and why it suddenly changed and why, you know, it's not growing anymore, even though I'm kind of doing the same thing I've always done. And sometimes looking in reviewing, okay, and trying to change thing and releasing thing and changing it again, it'll only take you so far because that's of the mind, right? So what do you have to review and awaken? Maybe something in the heart, okay? Is there something else from the heart that I can do? Of course. There's my other channel now, right? And you guys have been invited. You've been there, you know. I'm hoping anyway. And there are other things I can do. I've been making a list of things that I can do that are also from the heart, that give to people, also giving back to myself. Okay? So maybe it's asking you not to just keep reviewing the same thing over and over again, and to actually review other things, you know? Maybe you need to awaken to, it's written second chances, or second things, you know, like a secondary thing, a third thing. Maybe your life is not just one thing in particular. Maybe you're focusing just on the one thing. It feels like, you know, trying to beat something into something else. And I'm not going to say it because I hate that saying, but to beat it back alive when it's just not, right? When it's doing what it should, it's exactly where it's meant to be. I'm not saying don't review things, don't try to fix it, but staying there incessantly, repeating the same things or different things, and things are not changing, maybe you need to change your focus to where you're going, right? If the answer was meant to be found, I feel like it would have showed up. And if it's still meant to be found, it still might show up. You understand? So just keep that in mind. Okay? And this is the day of reckoning. So maybe it's just to reckon that you need to focus on something else. And maybe that you are stopping yourself from doing it. So I would say go ahead, turn around, and reckon. Okay? That's what I would say for this. And we're going to look at that in the extended. All right. So my two favorite, the crown and the ground. So we're going to start with the ground. The Chariot is the ground that's coming in. So what does the Chariot have to say? It's momentum and drive. But again, if you're stuck in one place, how are you bringing the momentum and drive? The momentum and drive is meant to be going in a different direction, in options, different things, looking at different things, exploring different things. And yeah, I love the fact that the Chariot is a cedar tree. Look at that, okay? If you know anything about coniferous and these kind of trees, it takes them a while. It takes them a while to grow, okay? So sometimes it feels like they're not growing at all. So let's keep going. Sometimes you have ebbs and flows, you know, you have moments that things just kind of stopping and not feeling like they're moving. But if you look around, you're going to see there's still encouragement. There's still growth happening. There's still people there for you. Everything that matters is still there. Okay? Example, the great people on this channel are still here. They still uplift me. A lot of you have. Even though I've told you I'm not really worried. It's not a worry thing for me. Like I said, I have skills. I have mad skills. I can take care of stuff. It's no longer a worry. But I used to be that person who would worry incessantly about all of these things. So sometimes it comes back, but it feels like my heart is going, nah, it's okay. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. You'll find something. Something will show up. And I'm very quiet. You know, it's not. I'm sad. Like I said to someone, I get sad sometimes thinking, I wish this was, you know, more going out there more. And growing, you know, it doesn't have to be huge growth, but, you know, exponentially would be nice. But then, you know, it's okay. It is finding the people it needs to find when they need to find this. And the comments that I get is usually, thank you, you've helped me. And that's all. That's the heart. That's the King of Cups. That's what I came here to do, you know? So, all right, we're going to look at the crown. So don't worry about it. What you're doing is offering growth. Okay, so you have Adelita of water. Let's see here. So I believe that Adelita of water is the emotional, yeah, it's the Knight of water, the Knight of Cups. Let me see what it says here for this beautiful, because I have a thing. So it's saying, return refreshed to a beginner's heart, tender heart, big dreams, calm your spirits when emotions run awry. But that's the Hija. It's not the, let me see here. Protect your heartwood, but let your love blossom. Give your whole heart to your cause. And yeah, absolutely. That's what it feels like. It's like giving your whole heart to your cause. Even if sometimes it causes a little bit of this energy here where you're going, oh my God, you know, like, is this going to go anywhere? Do I continue here? Do I stay or do I go? What do I do? Do I put my energy into something new? What do I do, right? You do all kinds of different things when you're going on a new path and things go really quickly. It can either go really quickly for you or really slow. Wherever you are, at whatever impasse you've hit, and sometimes the impasse is success, because then what do I do now, right? Something takes off, you can also have anxiety. I remember when this channel took off, I had high anxiety. What do I do? How do I keep it going? What is going to happen, right? instead of enjoying the moment. We do really cancel out a lot of the joys that are offered in life, whether it's in a moment of calm, such as I'm having now, or a moment of complete movement and action. So enjoy it. Go in the heart space. Know that things grow at their own pace, either slow or quickly, okay? And review it, but don't stay stuck in the review of it. All right, so, and see it through the heart space, not just the mind. The before and after. Let's see here. Before. Yeah. Four of Fire. Elder. Such a beautiful card. Look at that. Like this one. Okay. So, quickly see, because I love these. So this one says, make a little magic, stir up special ceremony. Holy helpers guide you and lend you power. Honor the beings who guard the liminal space, the places. And this is you celebrating. So I think that last week, as soon as the block started like disappearing, that you started feeling like your energy, okay, we're going to use it as energy, because it doesn't mean that the situation was completely resolved or that you had, like, you know, wonderful success or anything. But as soon as your own energy, your internal energy went from this to this, okay, you felt different. You felt like grateful. You started looking at things for what they were. Every moment had a special, you know, something. I have had more moments of complete bliss in the last couple of months than I've ever had in my life, where my heart space feels giddy. It's been happening a lot more. I thought it was a coincidence, of course, you know, because you're going, I must be off for something, where my heart actually went into a giddy mode. Like, it really felt great. And it was kind of weird, but it was wonderful. And it's at the strangest times, right? Looking at a sun setting in a plate glass window, a dark building plate glass window, had me having some strange, like, giggles, you know. And I don't question anymore. I just let it happen. But it gave me such a feeling of pure joy. It was strange. The mind doesn't understand, but the rest of the energetic body did. So this may have been happening, like, you may have been like both feet in the mud up to the knees and suddenly start laughing in joy when you shouldn't be, but it's okay. It's part of the process, I believe. Okay? So you have Five of Water, but this one came out in reverse. So it's very interesting. So the Five of Water, another five, all these fives, wow. Let's see. Yeah, coming up, it's, because if this isn't in, if it isn't in reverse, actually, it's good, because this is, the Five of Water is usually about looking, and this is Golden Seal, okay? This is about looking at things in a way, I'm just going to leave it this way, because this deck doesn't really go reverse anyway. So, but it says, seek out healing waters to ease your pain. Right here, okay? A restored heart clears the vision. Golden hope dwells deep underground. This is what I'm feeling. It's like this is going to continue. You're going to get out of this, because the usual five is about somebody staring at the cups on the ground and going, oh no, oh no. You know, like, oh no, what's going on? Why am I feeling this way? But in this case, I feel that you're looking at things and going, it's okay. You know, like, you flipped it around. Everything is okay. And this is so beautiful. Look at this water, right? It's like hope. Through all this brush and shrubbery, there's water flowing back there, okay? So yeah, you're gonna find some kind of hope, some kind of way to continue, some kind of way to just re-energize yourself. That's great. It's great. It's great, Pisces. It works. Okay. How others see you and how you see yourself. So, others see you, 10 of Earth. Beautiful. Okay. This 10 of Earth. So much green. I love these. So much green. And it's horsetail. Horsetail. Okay, so 10 of Earth. Let's see what they have to say. I just want to read all these little ancient magic, modern medicine, find strength deep within. Again, the deep within, right? The wisdom of the elders takes root in the bones of youth. The wisdom of the elders takes root in the bones of youth. So this young tree that is growing, that's coming up, and this could represent, I don't care how old you are. Okay, somebody once asked me, you know, I'm in my 60s. Are these readings for me? Yeah. There's no such thing as age and energy. Okay. You could have a 15-year-old that has the energy of a millennia flowing through them. So, and, you know, and so do you. So it's the body ages, but the soul, the spirit doesn't. It's just, it is, right? So, yes, absolutely. If you come here and you're going, are these for me? Do you feel they are for you? If you've had a long run of feeling like things have not gotten better, do you need to look at something? Do you need to switch it up? Okay? Are you holding yourself back? Okay? You have a choice on how you react to things, how you see things. Remember that. Remember that. So the 10 of Earth, ancient wisdom. So whoever's seeing you, I feel like they're showing me, like I said, you're up to your knees in mud somewhere, and the person looking on at you is going, why are you laughing? But somehow they feel like this person knows something I don't. Okay? They feel like the emanation of something so much wiser. Okay? That's what I feel like. I feel like they may be questioning it, but they're not calling you crazy. They're just wondering, how's that person this way? You know, how are you going to get out of that? And why are you so happy about it, right? So, and how are you seeing yourself this week? The Six of Water, yeah. It's that childlike thing that's coming in again. Okay? I like that. It's that pleasure that even if you're in the mud or stuck or whatever, you're still feeling this energy. Okay? Imagine being by a waterway, sitting in this beautifully decorated table. Can you feel the sun hitting you right here? Can you feel the freshness of the air? Right? Something new coming in. It's making you feel like this is the perfect moment. I'm giddy, right? It's that childlike energy. What happens when a child is a mud puddle? They play in it. And that's what I feel here. I feel that this is what's coming in for you. All right, so let's look at your hopes and fears. Three of Air. Yeah. You know, I'm going to tell you, this is echinacea. You're hoping that the medicine's not going to be too harsh. I think that's what I feel here with the echinacea. Without even looking at it, I just, right away, echinacea is taken for colds to heal up and stuff. But you're hoping that it's not going to be a hard pill to swallow, because the Three of Air is about the Three of Swords. The way to heal this is not going to be, you know, take a pound of flesh out of you. That's your hope. You're hoping that the truth comes out and it's not going to be as bad as you think. That's the hope and fear I feel with this three right here. And just for fun, right? But right away it came through. It came through. Yeah. It's saying, speak the truth about your heart. Be the medicine that heals the pierced heart. And healing from grief takes time. And because it's in the hopes and fears category, that's what I feel like it's saying. It's like, is this going to hurt? Is this going to hurt me again? How long is it going to take for me? But remember, it's the 3 of Swords, okay? It's a very low number. It's not a major arcana. It's not like the Tower falling on your head. Let's see the outcome. The 10 of Air. I don't see this as a bad one. It gives me the Death card rather than the 10 of Air. But let's take a look. I feel that it's the end of something. But I feel it's the end of something that needs to end. I don't feel that it's something you're going to hate. Again, I'm not fluffing it to make it sound better. I just feel that that's the end of it, right? Compost what your plans and allow new ideas to sprout. Okay? Breaking down leads to renewed fertility. Replenish and begin again. And that's, I feel that by letting your heart get open, some things may fall by the wayside. Absolutely. It doesn't mean that something isn't going to die and go away. But I feel that it's not going to be as traumatic as you think. It's just going to be like a flow into something else, right? It's going to be, I kind of knew or I kind of felt it. But now I know and I'm going to do it. You know, like it's like, and I'm going to be okay. Playing in this mud puddle made me realize just how much I love mud and what can I do with it, right? It's not just something that sucks your boot or shoes off. Mud has very rejuvenating properties, right? Replenish, renew, right? That's what I'm saying. Out of that mud, create something new, right? Out of the stuck, create something that is going to lift you higher. We can always begin again. We put a lot of emphasis on things. We always think, oh, this is the end, drama, 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 drama. Yeah, sometimes it is, okay? Especially, I would say with relationships, those are harder, I think. Maybe for the rest of your life too, you know, especially if you're changing careers and stuff. I guess everything has its own way of being scary. But there's always something else to look at. There's always something new to engage in. Open your heart. Keep the joy inside of your heart and go forward. I feel that you're doing that. I know we have a lot of hard cards here. Fives. Fives are hard energy. But you have the 10 of Earth and the 10 of Air, both in the same reading. So it's in the hardship, in the ending. You see the abundance. That's the thing I see here. You see the abundance. I don't feel that anybody's cutting that down. You are. You're going, okay, that's enough. This I need to fix. This is alfalfa, by the way. Anybody who wanted to know. I need to cut that away in order to make something new. And I really feel that you will. You will do something brand new with this. Okay? There's a lot of hope in my heart in this reading. There's a little bit of sadness, but a lot of hope. And that's the important part. I don't feel this is a way for you to go down in the depths of despair. But you have a moment of, ugh, and then suddenly you have a moment of completely uplifting energy. And it's just being very straight to yourself and, you know, putting the energy where it needs to be. All right. Well, my beautiful Pisces, this has been your reading for this week, the very last week of March, unbelievably enough. I do believe we have a moon coming in. I don't have any of my paperwork here. But I will be, you know, I do the readings as they come along for those types of things. Again, there's a lot of things in the works right now, some of which, because I do these ahead of time, may have come to pass. Okay, I'm kind of hoping that the new channel is up and going and everything, and everything's doing fine. And if you're not subscribed, please look in the description box. It's there as well, right? The life path number. I really love this work. This work is close to my heart, so please go ahead and join. And I will see you tomorrow for the extended of this wonderful reading. And we're going to pull some more beautiful energy out of it, and I'm going to give you more. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.